funds. All right. While prices of goods and services continue to rise, the situation is worsened by sliding value of the Naira. But investment bankers are optimistic that Naira will rally to between 550 Naira to 600 to $1 later in the year. They attribute this to the reform in the foreign exchange markets, which will lead to foreign capital flows into the economy. The bankers are forecast aggressive growth in foreign reserve, which could hit $60 billion this year. Julie, are you telling us that better days are ahead, that there's going to be light after the end of this very bleak tunnel?
Well, one of the things they are saying is that aggressive growth in the country's foreign reserves will happen. Aggressive growth would be premised on strong performance of the oil sector. That has always been the catalyst for growth of our foreign reserves. So we know that at this time we really need to shore up the foreign reserves. If we earn more money and we are not profligate, it will reflect in the foreign reserves. It will definitely so. And when you have,
and we're not spending all.
No, they have even shown by what happened this past week.
Yes.
When they made 1.955 trillion. And they told themselves, came together and said, no, let's share only 907. They shared only 907 among the three tiers of government. For them to have that unanimity, I really praise them, because if it was in the past, they would say, no, they don't agree. They went to court. They went to court to stop Okonjo-Iweala from saving money in the sovereign wealth fund. They went to court and showed
actually that shall be distributed.
Yes, they showed it. Those governors now, because they needed money. And whenever we even have some money in the excess crude account, they will insist that Jonathan should share it with everybody, especially for elections.
Federal, state, and so on.
There's no country that is serious and run by serious people that will insist that there should be no money saved for the rainy day. You've got to save for the rainy day, because when adversities come, it is what you have saved for the rainy day that you can use to attack the problem. But if everything you just share everything, and the bulk of what is shared gets looted, how do we come out of it? So I know that this policy to refloat the Naira is, rather than sustain the subsidy in the foreign exchange market, it's a good policy. You can't take away subsidy for petrol and keep subsidy in the foreign exchange market, because that's not the real value of our currency. We are just like, we are deceiving ourselves. It's like we are living a lie. Now, this, what the I&E window is, a credible platform. Everyone that wants to trade in the currency, go there. Whatever comes out of there, even the federal government no longer has their own rate. You know, in the past we have CBN rate. We had for pilgrims. We have for people going to school. Nothing like that anymore. There is a convergence of the rates, convergence of the market. So ultimately, as I've said before, we are going to suffer. But our currency will find an equilibrium at the end of the day. And the good thing is that the international community will see investing in Nigeria as something that makes sense, because government interference will have been removed. They always like it when you are not dictating this, dictating that to them. So hopefully we will get there.
But a lot of Nigerians will say that whatever goes on in Nigeria, that look, that this thing might lead us to 1,000 naira at the end of the day, but from this report now, you know that it's okay if it's 500 to 600 naira.
I want to be optimistic. I want to be an optimist on this. As of today, the Naira is about 830 to 850 to $1. That in itself is a very huge problem. Coming from 850 to about 600 by the end of the year, I don't know how they're going to do it. It will be a very tight one. It will be a tough call. I've never seen it happen in Nigeria. And if we put the right things in place, probably. But beyond just the Naira, they're trying to remove the official rates and windows, and the rest of them are collapsing into one. The issue is that we have to be able to earn more foreign exchange. That is where the dollar will come, not by removing the rates from the param. No, we have to export more. We have to be able to export more. It could be our crude. It could be agricultural products. It could be in the areas of mining. It could be in the area of IT. We have to be able to sell. How other countries be able to cushion this effect and be able to is when they earn their export. But if we continue to be an import-dependent country, as we are now, why? No matter whatever we do with the dollar, it will remain the same. So for us to be able to come to that, fine, we're already doing well. I agree. But look at what is happening, even within the market. Why? Have you heard how much the etiquette, foreign etiquette is now? Have you known that people are finding it difficult to even be able to send money to their children? They are schooling abroad. That will have the serious debt of the dollar. Seriously, that everybody is now going to that big market to source for dollars. But it's like there's something I don't know whether you have yourself and Jide have seen it. Some of the bank of recent have been seeing them sending notice to us that you cannot use your card. I don't know. Yes,
you cannot even put dollar in your domiciliary account.
The dollars abroad, you can use your card for 3,000.
All those.
This was what was not happening before.
Yes.
Because there was a point, it was even limited to about $20. At a point, it now became zero. So yes. So if that is what is happening now, then there might be.
Spend your card.
I have not tried it because let me tell you, it's why. I was time I went to Dubai with this kind of I went there and I was almost stuck. Because I collected my card here, my bank told me, yes, I can use it there. I got to Dubai. The first place I tried to, they say, nothing. Second place, in fact, I was lucky that I was not arrested. That means that something, they say, you cannot use there. You cannot use it.
I think what CBN is trying to do is to put the dollar in as many hands as possible so that we don't go after those retailers who will now inflate.
But the CBN has withdrawn the licenses of about 2,000 BDCs. I'm sure you are aware of that.
And the market responded to that. The value of the Naira jumped in response to that. So how long that can last, I don't know. You see, there are countries that rely on a single product, yet they earn so much.
Of course.
The problem with us is, even for, we are unable to even meet the target that OPEC gave us. We are not earning enough. A lot of what should go to us is actually going to oil thieves. Angola and Libya overtook us. Libya, a war-torn country, overtook us as Africa's biggest oil producer. It is because, so if everybody is making money from what is going on in Ukraine, all oil majors, Nigeria is not making money from it. What we even have come to us, we even spend some of it on subsidy. So I believe that if we sort out the issue of oil theft and our oil output improves, if we're able to match our quota, we'll definitely earn more foreign exchange, and perhaps their prediction would come to pass. We just need to earn more.
All right. At the moment, Nigeria appears enveloped